Welcome back to Hutan Pantai, everybody, episode 9. I am just headed down to the farmer's market with the kimchi here. I wanted to see this populate in the farmer's market. I haven't delivered here. It's the best price yet. I guess the price is going down, but we have a green signal to sell it, so I want to do that. Let's see, was it here on the left? I think it is, isn't it? So we're going to have to drive through it. Let's see if we can see where kimchi would spawn. So we got our vegetables, spinach, fruits. Sunny's field. Trying to see where it is before we fill it up. Maybe it won't even show it. I suppose it doesn't have to do every item down here. I guess we'll find out. Let's go ahead and drop it in here. Sale point. Oops. Like so. Bam. 24.12. Nice. And do we have any area that's populated? I do not see any. That kind of sucks because I wanted to see our product on a display for people to buy, but we're going to have to do vegetables if we wanted to do that. It's almost like easier to do our kiosk at home too rather than deal with all that. Anyway, let's head back to the farm. I think what we're going to... that guy's got the same clothes on as me. I think what we're going to do is we'll take a look at the generators menu. I would like to get some side cash. Maybe I'll save it real quick. And then when we advance, we'll see if it actually works or if we're going to get ripped off like we did with our other solar panels that are on our barn and we're not making a dime off of them. I don't get that. It kind of stings me that I spent that extra cash for that. And it hasn't been resolved with this update. Generators. Here we go. So we got a small solar panel that can do... That's pretty expensive too. We get 0 to 648 a month depending on the sun. So I suppose the winter months are not going to get that much. Otherwise, there's this wind generator here. Small wind energy converter. I think I want to do the wind one just because we're having bad experience with the solar panels right now and it kind of stings me. This would take some cash, but if we could get some decent money, again, depending on how the wind's blowing, we're not always going to get 984. But we're just going to have to hold off on buying anything. Let's see. This hill is actually probably really good for this stuff up here that's out of the way. Let's try it like right here, I think. Like so. We only got 4,000 there. So, let's go ahead and advance. There it is. You can almost see it. Let's go ahead and advance and see if we get paid for it. If we don't, we'll just reload, I guess. Property income, $128. Nothing to write home about, but at least, well, it's still not paying all our property maintenance. That's the other issue. Let's take a look at the finances real quick. So we got, I guess it would be, oh, here's the 128. So yeah, for February, 128. But we're still paying a lot in property maintenance. It would be nice to be able to get, you know, have that issue with losing money too much. So at least we're at a break even. But, let's see, was there anything else we needed to do? Honey can be sold at the small farmer's kiosk. We'll get on that. And then what? I suppose we'll have to advance to April to start the planting of the rice. We did have an issue with the rice planter. We're going to have to unload it and I guess reset it because it was having some difficulty there. Let's stack these so we can get them in one run. Ooh, ooh. See, that articulation can be nasty. There we go. Alright, this is all local. I would like to expand the beehive operation at some point, but in due time. Maybe that would have been better than the wind generator. But I like to do a little bit of variety here. There's 700, and the other stuff here. 4,012. I do wish that that honey would pop up in our kiosk here, and it doesn't. I think I tried some spring onion and that didn't pick up either. Must just be certain vegetables that they have that populate. I guess we could leave this out because we're going to have to get some seedling pallets to plant. Okay, we'll advance to April and we'll get tackling that rice operation. Could probably start waking up a little bit earlier too. Property income 439. That is really good. Our wind generator has done us well there. Yeah, that's really good. Maintenance costs and all that good stuff on the property, but we're not quite there yet. So it looks like we could actually sell some kimchi at our kiosk here. It's in the green, so we'll take that. Looks like there should be one. Well, if we wait a little bit, another pallet will spawn. There's only one right now. And another one's going to spawn real quick. Yeah, so we'll wait. Yep, so it is time to plant that rice. We'll start the water pump. And then we'll go grab some seedlings. Probably get quite a few pallets. I think eventually I would like to get our own greenhouse for those. And then it won't cost us anything. Like I said, I do want to put some more rice fields in. I think we're going to do it over here. We'll have to look at designing this differently. Because I might actually put another, like I said, another greenhouse. Maybe a mushroom greenhouse. And then, a couple good rice paddy fields there would be great. So we'll run down and grab some seedlings. We're going to have to reset the planter as well, because I was having issues. We do need to get a shop put up at our farm at some point, so we don't have to run this back here to configure. Like I said, I do have one in the mod hub that I downloaded, but I want to see if anything else comes up before we put that down. It will cost us $10,000 to do that. Save us from having to go back and forth and such. I think what we should do... I don't know if we can fit 6 on here. We'll get 4 for sure. But we'll maybe try to squeeze 6 pallets on. I guess we could double stack them too. I guess it depends on how much they cost. Yeah, 450, not bad at all. So we'll get... Let's get 6. Is that the max? No, 8's the max. Let's do 6. 2,700. And like I said, I think eventually we can do double it, because they're so close to each other that we could probably get 2 at once here. We'll get our own greenhouse, I think, eventually. But we're definitely going to streamline our rice operation with a few more fields. Since we have the equipment, we'll focus on that, I think. And then this is the Asian map, so we might as well keep our rice production going. We got the harvester and all that good stuff. It only makes sense. just double stack. You wouldn't really want to do this in real life. But there it is. And again, we'll get back and then we'll have to reset our harvester because it's having issues. It's like we don't have an even amount of rice paddies on there. It's kind of glitching out, so to prevent that, hopefully the reset will fix it. It might not. We'll see if we can unload it too first. We have arrived. It looks like the water's filling up in there pretty good. Man, it might actually almost be done filling. Alright, let's grab the harvester and then we'll see if we can unload it. I'm not absolutely sure if we can unload it. I think I might have tried that before. Okay, so unload would be... Yeah, the unloading is not working. Maybe we'll plant what we have and we'll get it down because there's still quite a bit on here yet. Oh, it's still filling. And we'll plant what we have, and then we'll see when we get towards the end. We'll do a reset. Yeah, because you can see there on that right side, that last one right here, I don't know why. Something got screwed up because we filled like halfway through instead of running it dry. Which is a bug. We got a whole nother stack here on the left. So I'm looking at this ridge marker. You can't... I don't know how they expect you to use this in real life because it's... like you have to be able to see under the water. So even if you were trying to do it legitly, it really wouldn't, like, work. It looks like maybe they actually fixed the issue we were having with the planter with the latest update because it's... it looks like it's taken care of itself. Just trying to finish this out. And then we'll see what we have. Yeah, so that is it. It looks like it cleared. Part of me wants to reset it though, just for good measure. It would lose out on that fertilizer if I did that. Maybe resetting doesn't lose fertilizer, I don't know, but I'm not really willing to risk it, I guess, the more I think about it. Well, we'll just hope that it's fixed, I guess. Unload. Unload is I, yeah. Alright, let's... fingers crossed. It's gonna take the other pallet there. Ooh, yeah, it looks like it's good. They must have fixed that issue. Yeah, look at the deformation here on this from this update. It's also... they changed it. It's not as deep as it was. We were making deeper tracks with this unit on dry mud, and now it's kind of barely there, which I guess is realistic. See how bad it would be if it was raining. Alright, I'm gonna get cracking here, and then we'll see you after this is all done. We got a couple interesting spots here. I was like, why ain't it planting in these areas? There's some here, and then some over here. But what I think what happened is we had some hail when we were, it must have been after our cultivation, unless you need to plow. Let's check on the map real quick. Yeah, it's definitely hail, because you can see the spots over here too on the other guy's field. It must have happened after we cultivated, I assume. It's weird that it wouldn't let you plant. But I suppose you almost have to plow? We'll have to keep an eye on that next time we plant, or after we subsoil now, and see if that disappears. Because we may have to plow it. I'm not absolutely sure how that works. But we did, like, at least it didn't happen to our crop, so that's a good thing there. I was kind of thinking a little bit that maybe this whole playthrough we should just kind of stick to rice. We'll put a couple, you know, these rice paddies up there on that field, and maybe we'll end up like trying to work towards some long grain rice. I almost kind of wanted that to be on like flatter fields, but I suppose, yeah, because we still have to have the water pumps and all that. Kind of want bigger areas for that. Maybe over here on the right would be good to buy some spots over there and do some long grain rice after we get our established with the regular rice here. Doing the production of the, I guess we gotta fold this to get this out of the way. There we go. Doing the production with the rice cakes. I guess we could put the saplings in front. Will give us a lot of money there, so I think if we just went to town on those, that would be great. Alright, I'm going to get these put away in the shed, and then we'll look at what we got cooking next. Alright, they are in the shed. I think our kimchi should be ready to sell. We had another pallet we were waiting on spawning, so that should be ready to go. We can sell it at our kiosk over here. Get some more pocket change. Indeedy, we got 2 pallets. I want to check, yes, preserve factory is what this is. See if there's a bigger preserve factory on the map. I think there is. Where that would be at, unless we should just build our own. But eventually, I think, like I said, once we go full-blown, you know, doing rice production, we're going to want a bigger production chain there, so we can produce more quickly. We could probably just use this one for the kimchi only. Alright, 2003 for that, and then, yeah, another 2003. We're up to 10,000. We could probably keep this front loader over here, maybe. We won't be planting anymore because we're going to switch to rice paddies, but let's just, yeah, I don't want to have it too much by the end. Let's just put it over here. There was a hitch on this. I don't know, it's not going to work for the water trailer. We tried that before. Because I think we do need to get some water in our greenhouse. Well, we got a little bit yet, I guess. How was our fertilization on that? Ah, yes, excellent. 100% on our rice fields. So that's ready to go. We just got to keep filling it with water every day here. And let's check the map for the preserve factory. I guess we could actually just go over to productions. They have this changed where available. So we have canning factory. Yeah, so that's what we'd want, is the canning factory. And we could put out more. This is supposed to be, it says rice bags, but that's not right. Rice rolls is what it's supposed to be. But yeah, if we did upgrade to the, so the canning factory, that's that one in town, ain't it? It's right over here. And what does it cost? 330. Yeah, that'll take us a while before we get to that. Otherwise, we could probably put down our own. Is it the same? Ah, look at the great processing on the Farm Sim 25. They changed it a little bit from 22. It's a little more interesting. Okay, so the preserved food factor is actually a little bit different. Still costs the same. We should probably maybe even consider just building our own. At some point. Way in the future, of course. Because if we do long grain rice... you almost need like a good flat big field. This would probably be pretty good for it right here. And then maybe eventually this field. Which would be insane. Insane filling that up. We'd want a big harvester as well. Yeah, there's a lot of hail damage around here. You can see it. Yeah, I suppose it would need to be recultivated is what that is. So, yeah, we got lucky in our field, right? Yeah, we didn't get hit over here. That's awesome. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is we will go ahead and advance. I think we're going to get to the barley harvest so we can get that cut. We'll have to get it baled and all that good stuff. We'll see how much we can get done in this episode. I will have to get through a couple months before June. I guess 1. I'll turn the water pump on and do all that good stuff. And I guess we'll see you when we get ready for the barley harvest. We made it to June. The barley is ready to go. Let's get this field flooded. I think, is it one more time before we actually, or is it next month that's ready to go? These are in alphabetical order now on the crop calendar. Rice. 2 more months. Well, actually, I think next month it just sits. So yeah, it should be the last flooding. It's not too bad. You only got to really do it twice. And I think when we put the paddies in over here, we'll keep the pumps up to the... or we could have it so we could... we should keep it by the main road, maybe. Maybe I'll put like a... we're gonna have to really think about how we want to design that. I almost want to put like another shed in over there too. We'll really have to future plan for that. But it is time to harvest our barley. I do have to configure our trailer as well. So we will drive down there. Probably send some stuff back on a worker. I think what we're going to do is do a good long time lapse. And then we'll do the harvesting of the barley, and then we'll probably get it baled too right away. Rent a baler, get it baled, take it off the field so we can get to planning on our rice paddies, I think. Alright, 8mm extension. We'll send this guy back on a worker. Let's see, we kind of want him... we'll throw it in here. I don't know if he'll make it here, though. Probably run into something. Alright, off you go. And then we will rent that harvester. Lease that. Still gonna cost us 5,000. So it ain't cheap by any means. We may actually have to take a loan out when we lease the baler. Just a small. But we won't be in debt very long if that's the case. But like I said, I think switching over to full-time rice and focusing on those rice cakes, rice rolls I guess is what they're called, will definitely streamline our farm. Alright, I'm gonna get to cracking here. Get this cut, and then we'll bale it, and then I guess we'll see you after the time lapse. Want to make sure I'm getting every morsel off the field, because when we do our rice paddies, I want to make sure that we ain't gonna have any leftovers. Let's do a quick fly around and see if there's any other spots that we might have missed, even on the lawn. I think we got it all. Yeah, looks like it to me. What did we end up with for bales? 17. So we're actually one bale short from last time, and if I'm not mistaken, we had three trips of 6. And we only got 17 there, so that'd be 18. Yeah. I'm not heartbroken about it. Can we unload this or not? I don't think we can do partial. It is what it is. Vehicles, leasing, there it is. And return. Done. They should give us a bonus for that. Keeping some straw on the machine. We did have to take a loan out, unfortunately, but I think we should sell that kimchi and then we can break back even. Kimchi, it says for the restaurant, is 4. Let's see what we got on the small farmer's kiosk. We already got the trailer configured back to a dump, but I suppose we could throw them in the back of the dump trailer just to get a little bit more. Yeah, we'd get a few hundred extra dollars. Let me tag that. Is that one on that hill? It is. I haven't gone up there yet with a load, so we should probably do that. We'll just, like I said, just throw them in the back of the dump trailer. It's not the correct way to do it, but instead of running back to the sales place and getting it configured, we'll just do it as is. We will grab the bales on a different episode, because we really can't plant the rice for a while. So we might as well just leave them there until we sell. We'll probably actually sell the bales even before we even do the next. Because yeah, that's during the winter anyway. So how's this gonna work? I can't let them. There we go. We can't let them tip on the side. If it's still like 22, I'm not even sure, where you can't sell something on the side or upside down. Maybe it changed, because we did fill that rice paddy on the side. That was interesting. So maybe they fixed that. That would be great. Otherwise, I do got to get a super strength mod off the... There's a power tools. But hopefully these sell. We don't have to worry about it. Alright. We don't even have to strap in. I don't even think we can if we don't have the sides off. No, we can't. But they'll be fine. Let's head on up to the restaurant. And we'll break back even. Get out of this debt. Got a steep hill here. How was it gonna handle it? We did fix the tractor. She's slowing down. Oh, this is really steep. Holy moly. Look at that incline. Good thing we don't have a full load of barley on. Look at that view from up here. Wow. Alright. First time selling at the restaurant. That's a pretty nice restaurant to be on the hill. I believe it's across the road. I don't know why it's kind of like that. Can't get too close, I guess. Everything's built kind of tight up here. Yes, right here. Hopefully they go. Perfect. So another 4,000 there. So let's get that loan paid back. And we are, yeah, 5,000. Yeah, that'll work. Repay. Bam. We are back out of debt. Excellent. Yeah, this must be the restaurant here across the street by this long stairs. You think that there'd be an orb up here? But I don't see one. There's a ladder here. Was that a hint that it's up here? No, it's not going to work very easy. Unfortunately, I would like to try to maybe take a peek on the internet and see if I can't get a couple more, but we'll see. We definitely need the money. But I'm looking forward to kind of just streamlining the rice field And then we'll just keep like a rice farm, I think, is what we'll do in this series. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, look at that. The gutters for the rain are kind of like indented. I don't know how safe that is. It's an idea, though. Alright, we're going to leave it there for today's episode, and we'll see you on the next one.